Okay, this is going to be a tutorial video about how to build a website using Weebly.com, and I was going to walk everyone through from the beginning of this from the desktop. So what you want first of all is to have your materials you'd like to display on your website, and this would be anything from documents and lesson plans. I've got an image here, but anything like that that you'd like to post on your website, it'd be really convenient to have it in a folder just over there so you can just grab from it. But anyway, we're going to go open up your browser. I'm using Google Chrome because it seems to operate and act much better than the other browsers. We're going to go to Weebly.com. And once we're there, you can sign up for free. All you need is a name, an email, and a password. That's super easy, and everyone should hopefully understand how to do that. I'm going to log in using my information. If I can remember it. Yeah, here we go. So this is what you're going to see once you get onto Weebly. I've built a site previously for another assignment, but what I'm going to do is add a site here, add site, and we want to do a site and not a blog or a store. If you'd like to do that, it's pretty similar, but we're going to do a website. And here's where you'll choose your theme, and there are so many different, you can separate by styles and colors. Scroll down, you see all the different types, just for different purposes and things like that. I'm going to use one that I'm familiar with on down the list here. So let's see if I can find it. Great, here we go. So I want to select this one. You just go to choose and choose your website. Once you're here, you're going to name it, basically. So choose your website domain, and this will be the link that you send to people once you save your changes and edits to your website. So we're going to call this one MEDA Tutorial, and it's available, strangely enough. Who knew? And this is the website. This is what we're going to do. All of these things you can edit, you can change, you can customize. So we're going to start with the title here, and we can change this to MEDA 5400. And if you'd like to make any changes to that, once again, it's just the same as a word processor. You can, well, you can click on it, and you can edit it. You can change the logo or text or anything like that. Okay, we're going to edit the title here to MEDA 5400. Now you'll notice on the side you can change and add things. So if you wanted to add text, you could add it down into your website. If you wanted to add images or things like that, we're going to go ahead and edit this image. So if we change this image, we'll add an image, upload for your computer, and we're just going to go to the desktop and find our folder, website. And I only have one picture in there, so it comes up first. Great. And with this, you can kind of change the picture itself. You can add text. You can crop or rotate and do things like that. We're just going to leave it as it is for now, and hit the OK button. And there it is. We're going to save it. Save to this page. Now I hit save to this page only because you can add other images if you'd like to your other pages. Right now we only have these 3 pages. So the title and the text, like I said, you can edit these things. You can add an image. We're going to go on down here to document. So you can embed a document in your website itself, or you can just add the file. We're going to add the file, a .doc. So just here. And then, so that's the space where we're going to put our file. We're going to upload a new file, and we're going to say AP Euro lesson plan. Excellent. So now when students come to your website, they can click on this and receive the lesson plan if they'd like. Now this is a button. We can change the text on this. let's see here.
Let's go back to text.
You can change the size of the button to small or large, anything that you like. There we go. Now let's go to another page. Let's go to the About page. You can edit this as well, but if you'd like to add something like an image, you can add it there. You can add an image within the website or a slideshow for multiple images. You can add a map if you'd like. Let's see here. We'll grab that and just throw it in here. And so if you have a particular location, you can set that yourself. But if you want a map on this page, and let's say you want something below that, maybe some sort of text or something, you can throw a divider in, just like that. And then under it, you can throw your text here. And say, this map will be useful for your next assignment. Lovely. And here's where you can actually edit your text and change the font size, change the font color, or anything like that. Now, we've got a few pages here that are already stock on this layout. And so if we wanted to, we could add another page itself here. So we'll go to Pages. And there's a limit of 5 pages on the free website. So we're going to go to Add. We have a Home, About, Contact. Let's do a standard page. And we're going to name it, let's say Standards. That way we can display our standards and objectives. And we're going to do it regular layout. Visit publicly. Save and edit. So now we have a standards page with nothing on it. And if we wanted to, we could add a link, we could add a button or anything like that. And all of these are used the same way. You can throw in a YouTube video if you'd like, or a video from your computer, documents and things like that. There are other options down here if you want to get into a specialty website. But that's the basics. Those are the basics. And once you're done with all that, you're done editing your website and changing these things, uploading and whatnot, you can just go to Publish. And it will publish your website domain where people can find it. This is the link that it'll give to people. I'm going to skip that. So this is the website you would share, that you would post. So medatutorial.weebly.com, and that's the link you would use to display your website. And that's it, basically. So here on the standards page, we're going to add a button. We're going to throw this button here, just like that. We're going to edit the button text to say standards. And we can add a link if we'd like. We can add it to the button there. So you can edit the button and add a link if you like. Any sort of link. You can make it go to google.com. You can make it go to education.gov or whatever your standards are stored. We can link it to Common Core standards, just whatever you like. Let's just say we want this one to go to the ETSU. So we would say www.etsu.edu and save it. And so that when students click on this button, that's where the link will take them to. It'll open up in a new tab or a new window. And so if you wanted to link it to your standards, that's available also. You can do that pretty easily. Here is another way to use the website for communication with students. If you wanted to use your website or your email, your Facebook, anything like that, you put it in here and they would be able to click on that button and email you at your website. So we can even use my ETSU one if we'd like. And so when students click on that now, they'll be able to email me. So let's check out our website now. This is what the website's going to look like to students when they open it up. You can see the customization the changes that we've made. We'll click on our standards here.